refrigerator that was mistakenly a light was left on, and now I want to be able to open up the fridge, but I can't because it's Shabbat, and every time I'm going to open the door, the light is going to go on. So yesterday we spoke about bringing a goy. Again, we said you're allowed to ask a goy in the case where a person needs. Obviously, usually things in the fridge are very necessary and needed, and therefore one could go to a goy and ask him to get him whatever it is, grape juice from the fridge, and that way he'll open the fridge, and then he'll get the grape juice. You can get whatever you want afterwards, and the goy could either close it or whatever he does, it's okay. What if you don't have a goy? Or if I don't want to go get a goy, it's a little bit uncomfortable. So halakha says like this: Ve'im en sham goy, yuchal letzavot lekatan leosit teka me'asheka be'ed she'amanoa pasak. You could use a child not to open the fridge, because again, opening the fridge is going to automatically turn on the light, which is a melacha. So you can't ask a child to open the fridge. But what you could do, it's a little bit difficult to ask a child to do this, but I guess depends on the case. You can ask the child to unplug the fridge when the motor is not on. So the motor is not on. There's no electrical components being used, taking any electricity out of the electricity plug. So by pulling it out, you are not really doing much. Of course, a gadol would not be allowed to do this, but a child can pull out the plug on Shabbat. Again, as long as it's not on. In today's fridges, this almost does not apply, because even if the motor may not be running, there's a lot of components that still run on the plug. There's a computer that's running constantly. There are things that are being checked constantly, thermostat and all that. A lot of it is no longer applicable. It's not mechanical. A lot of it is digital, and therefore, again, this would not apply. In most cases anyways, you would not be allowed, you wouldn't ask a child to pull out a plug, as again, it might be dangerous anyways. What about asking a goy to pull out the plug? So the goy as well, if you don't want to have to keep on asking the goy to come in and open the fridge every 5 minutes, right? You want to have your meal, and you want to get things, and you want to put things back, and this and that. So you could ask the goy to unplug the fridge. The problem with this is, again, we come back, that you might end up having spoiled food once the plug is unplugged. Obviously, no electricity is going in anymore, and very quickly, a freezer maybe does not lose so fast. It's cold, temperature, but a fridge many times, if you're going to leave it a few hours, by the time Shabbat is over, it's going to be spoiled food, and therefore it's worthless. Next, what about if you have a non-religious Jew in the home that opened the fridge? He doesn't care. He opened it anyways. He says, listen, rabbis are rabbis. They want to do whatever they want. I don't do whatever I want. And he opened the fridge, and now I'm there. I want to be able to take something out of the fridge. Usually, melacha that was done on Shabbat, be'isur, be'mezid, you're not allowed to benefit. But in this case, where I'm not benefiting out of the melacha, but rather I'm going to take out of orange juice, apple juice, whatever it may be that's in the fridge that I want to take. So the halakha says that if it was opened, even a Jew that was mehaleh the Shabbat, I could take out whatever I want. Once the fridge is open, I could pull whatever I want out of the fridge. He says, just be careful, don't let the fridge door close, because as soon as the door closes, that will close the light as well.